Welcome to Not So New News, where we discover what is hidden in newspapers from 100 years ago. Today's article comes from the town of Whitesburg and appeared in Letcher County's oldest newspaper, the Mountain Eagle. Volume 2, number 19, dated January 7th, 1909. This reading is from the writings done in 1909. These views are from that time period and do not necessarily reflect the modern views of Kentucky Tennessee living nor its narrator. However, we feel that all historical documents must be preserved for the future and strive not to change one word of the readings. However, if we feel that the readings are too controversial in both political or religious standing, we will either silently put up the article for viewing or will direct everyone where it can be found online. Thank you for your understanding. The following is the end of the quarter bank statement made by the Union Bank of Whitesburg, Kentucky. The quarter ended on December 31st, 1908, and was reported to Letcher County in the Mountain Eagle newspaper on January 2nd, 1909. Union Bank is no longer transacting business in Letcher County. This is a look back at how much business was being conducted in the county during the 1908 quarter. Union Bank at close of business December 31st, 1908. Resources: loans and discounts $94,839.30. Overdrafts unsecured $139. Due from national banks $16,172.35. Due from trust companies $16,172.35. Banking house and lot $6,740.28. Stocks and bonds $2,573.70. Specie $2,573.70. Currency $4,452. $7,025.70. Other items carried as cash $8. Furniture and fixtures $1,865.50. Current expenses last quarter charged off. Salaries of officers not paid $111.84. Total $129,790.13. Liabilities: capital stock paid in cash $35,000. Surplus fund $250. Undivided profits $250. Due depositors as follows, viz. Deposit subject to check on which interest is not paid, $35,672.70. Deposit subject to check on which interest is paid, $10,496.96. Time certificates of deposit on which interest is paid, $41,903.91 and $88,073.57. Due national banks $3,000. $3,000. Cashier's check outstanding $1,765.88. Supplementary: highest amount of indebtedness to any stockholder, person, company, or firm, including in the liability of the company or the firm the liability of the individual members thereof, directly or indirectly, if such indebtedness exceeds 20% of capital stock actually paid in, and actual amount of surplus of that bank, $9,000. How is indebtedness in the above item 1 secured? By mortgage on real estate of greater cash value than the loan and free of other encumbrance. Amount of last dividend, $1,400. Were all expenses, losses, interest, and taxes deducted there from before declaring dividend, and not less than 10%. of net profits from the bank for the period covered by the dividend carried to the surplus fund before the said dividend was declared. Yes, except salary of officers and county taxes, $129,790.13. State of Kentucky, County of Letcher, SS. James P. Lewis, President of Union Bank, located and doing business in the town of Whitesburg, in said county, being duly sworn, says that the foregoing report is in all respects a true statement of the condition of said bank at the close of business December 31st, 1908. To the best of his knowledge and belief, and therefore says that the business of said bank has been transacted at the location named and not elsewhere. That no branch banks are being conducted by said bank, and that the above report is made in compliance with the office notice received from the Secretary of State, designating December 31st, 1908, as the date which such report shall be made. James P. Lewis, President. J. H. Frazier, David Hayes, M. D. Lewis, Directors. Subscribed and sworn to me before by James P. Lewis, January 2nd, 1909. R. M. Fields, Executor for Letcher County. This concludes today's reading of the January 7th, 1909 Mountain Eagle. We at Kentucky Tennessee Living would like to thank you for your continued support as we bring to you the history of the Appalachian Mountains.